All right.
Test.
The February 27th, 2024 meeting of the Public Safety Committee will now come to order. Will the clerk please call the roll?
Mr. Burgess. Mr. Burgess is present. Mr. Colby. Mr. Colby is present. Mr. Cruz is excused. Ms. DeFlorio. Ms. DeFlorio is present. Mr. Dondorfer. Mr. Dondorfer is present. Ms. Hughes Smith. Ms. Hughes Smith is present. Chairman Long.
Here.
Chairman Long is present. Mr. Mafucci. Mr. Mafucci is present. Mr. Milne. Mr. Milne is present. Ms. Smith. Ms. Smith is present. Ms. Vasquez Simmons. Ms. Vasquez Simmons is present.
Thank you. Mr. Clerk, is there anyone signed up for the public forum?
There is not.
Is there anyone present who has not signed up to speak who would like to address the committee at this time? Seeing none. The next item on the agenda is the approval of minutes. You have the January 23rd, 2024 minutes before you. They will stand approved unless the clerk is notified of any changes by the end of the day. The next item on the agenda is new business. Mr. Clerk.
Referral 24-0064, authorizing intermunicipal agreement with the city of Rochester for services related to uniform code enforcement.
Thank you, Legislator Mafucci, and second by Legislator Vasquez Simmons. Is there any discussion? Legislator Dondorfer.
Thank you, sir. Through the chair to the administration, the Uniform Code law, local law, includes a section about setting a fee schedule. Does this mean any fees collected from the permits issued by the city of Rochester go to the county, or is the city taking them?
Through the chair, the intent of this IMA would be for instances in which the county is the authority having jurisdiction, but the city is more appropriately positioned to issue the permits. An example of that would be under Chapter 31 of the Fire Code and a fireworks permit. In those instances, in particular to Innovative Field, in those instances, Red Wings would apply directly to the city for the fireworks permit and the fire marshal, although Innovative Field is under the county for the authority having jurisdiction. So a long explanation of the intent would be the city essentially steps into the shoes of the county as the permit issuing body.
So then through the chair to the administration, does that mean that they get the fees from that?
Through the chair, the city would accept the fees from the applicant.
Yeah, thank you. I yield the floor.
Legislator Colby.
Through the chair, I'm assuming things like at the Highlight Festival, the festivals, all those tents and everything, the city does those inspections on the county parks land. Would they be like this similar situation?
Through the chair, yes.
Thank you.
Legislator DeFlorio.
Thank you. Through the chair to the administration, it just kind of led me to another thought then. Would they do food inspections as well, or is this just fire and tents?
Through the chair, this would just be the inspection of the uniform code. The uniform
Okay.
code just covers
Got
tents
it.
through the
Got
fire
it. Thank
code.
you. I yield.
Any other discussion? Seeing none, all those in favor, please say aye. Aye. Anyone opposed? Item carries. Next item, please.
Referral 24-0065, authorizing intermunicipal agreement with the city of Rochester for traffic control services at Innovative Field.
Thank you, Legislator Mafucci, and second by Legislator Vasquez Simmons. Is there any discussion? Legislator Dondorfer.
My interest.
Got it.
Any further discussion? Seeing none, all those in favor, please say aye. Aye. Anyone opposed? Item carries. Next item, please.
Referral 24-0070, acceptance of a grant from the New York State Division of Criminal Justice Services for the Paul Coverdell Forensic Science Improvement Program, Office of the Medical Examiner's Forensic Toxicology Laboratory.
Motion by Legislator Mafucci, second by Legislator Vasquez Simmons. Is there any discussion? Legislator DeFlorio.
Through the chair to the administration, in the last committee, it was mentioned that the last data you had was from the fourth quarter of 2023 on wait times. Is that something that when you get the quarterly data that you can just routinely send to this honorable body?
Through the chair, I don't see why not.
Thank you. And then one additional question through the chair. Again, at the last committee, the question was asked about positions and you indicated that you would provide that information. Can you send that to this committee as well?
Through the chair, yes, we can.
Thank you. I yield.
Any other discussion? Seeing none, all those in favor, please say aye. Aye. Anyone opposed? Item carries. Next item, please.
Referral 24-0073. Authorize intermunicipal agreements with 10 municipalities for the Stop DWI Law Enforcement Program.
Motion by legislator Mufucci, seconded by legislator Vasquez Simmons. Is there any discussion? Seeing none, all those in favor, please say aye. Aye. Anyone opposed? Item carries. Next item, please.
Referral 24-0074. Acceptance of a grant from the New York State Division of Homeland Security and Emergency Services for the 2023 statewide interoperable communications grant program.
Motion by legislator Mufucci, seconded by legislator Vasquez Simmons. Is there any discussion? Legislator Smith?
Thank you. Through the chair, are the current public safety radios inadequate, or is this simply an upgrade over what we have now?
Through the chair, Tim Henry, Deputy Director of Public Safety. Specifically for this grant, we use these targeted dollars to pay for labor for 911 personnel specifically.
Thank you. I yield the floor.
Legislator Milne? Is there any other discussion? Seeing none, all those in favor, please say aye. Aye. Anyone opposed? Item carries. Next item, please.
Referral 24-0075, acceptance of a grant from the New York State Division of Criminal Justice Service for the 2023 Paul Coverdell Forensic Science Improvement Program, Monroe County Crime Lab.
Motion by legislator Mufucci, seconded by legislator Vasquez Simmons. Is there any discussion? Seeing none, all those in favor, please say aye. Aye. Anyone opposed? Item carries.
Referral 24-0076, authorize the creation of an assistant fire coordinator in the Department of Public Safety, Monroe County Fire Bureau.
Moved by legislator Mufucci, seconded by legislator Vasquez Simmons. Is there any discussion? Legislator Milne?
Why you think this position? What this person is doing?
Through the chair, I'll defer any of the daily basis questions, go back to the Monroe County Sheriff's Office for the position that this is replacing, but the Assistant Fire Coordinator position, 40% of their time will be allocated to managing our Special Operations Unit. 40% of their time will be for fire investigations, and roughly the balance of the 20% of the time will be focusing on special radio communications and other projects, or other projects at the direction of the fire coordinator, Steve Shalaba.
Thank you. Thank you, sir. And a couple follow-up questions, if I may. Through the chair to the administration, is this a position that is going to be posted, or is there a candidate in mind for this position? How is that? How will that work?
All of our jobs will be posted per civil service requirements.
Thank you. And then lastly, through the chair, does the county still have battalion coordinators?
Through the chair, that is correct.
Yeah. Legislator DeFlorio?
Sorry about that. Through the chair to the administration, I'm sorry if I missed it. Did you indicate why this position was necessary to be created?
Through the chair, one of our existing assistant fire coordinators is being reassigned actually at the request of the Monroe County Sheriff's Office to the new REOC Center. So we're utilizing his fire experience to become part of an integral part of that new REOC operation, opening up that position that we're backfilling with this.
Understood. Thank you.
Any other
Thank you.
discussion? Seeing none, all those in favor, please say aye. Aye. Anyone opposed? Carries. Next item, please.
Referral 24-0084, amend resolution 25 of 2023 to increase and extend the contract with the University of Rochester for the county's medical countermeasure program.
Moved by legislator Mafucci, seconded by legislator Vasquez Simmons. Is there any discussion? Mr. Dundorfer?
Through the chair, this is a U of R managed contract, and I believe the request for this resolution is to extend the contract by 1 year into 2025. And so we would look to RFP this specific contract in the 2025 period.
And thank you through the chair to the administration. Can you just provide a brief overview of what this program does?
Sorry, through the chair, could you ask the question again, please?
Yep. Can you provide a brief overview of what this program does?
So this contract is for development of training programs and plans for medical countermeasures similar to those that were used during COVID. So these are at the direction of U of R, by U of R, at the direction of the Department of Public Health.
Thank you. I yield the floor.
Any other discussion? Oh, Legislator DeFlorio.
The chair to the administration, could you give us I guess, a brief overview of what this program does or what exactly medical countermeasure program is?
Is that a different question?
So through the,
Go ahead.
through the chair, so I'll just cover a few of
Sorry.
the things
I
that
apologize. I was asking a question. I'm sorry. I'll get the answer, but I do have another question. So you indicated that you made it sound like at least that you said the referral went through 2025 for 2 months through June of 2025? Or this, because this referral goes through June of 2024.
My apologies, I did misspeak. This goes May 31st to June 30th of 2024. Grant authorization funding expires in August of 2024. So if I did say 2025, I misspoke.
So the original question was, is there a plan to renew this contract once it expires?
That's a question we'll follow up with the Department of Public Health and come back to you with an answer.
Thank you. I yield the floor.
Any further discussion? Before we vote, Mr. Clerk, I'd like to declare my interest on this item.
Got it.
All those in favor, please signify by saying aye. Aye. Anyone opposed? Item carries. Are there any other matters to come before this committee? There being no other matters, the February 27th, 2024 meeting of the Public Safety Committee stands adjourned. The next meeting of the Public Safety Committee will be held on Tuesday, March 26th, 2024 at 5:30 p.m.